Okay.
K. Raghunathan is with us. Mr. Raghunathan, we've talked through the lockdown about how bad things were for small and medium-sized businesses. Has it reached a point now where people in these offices and in these factories, salaried people, have lost their jobs?
Good evening, Faye.
Good evening.
The situation is very complicated now. I'll tell you why. You take a vessel, and the vessel is a kind of a volume which gives you an employment. And there is a water, and the water is the number of people who are employed. There are a lot of leakages. So the whole water is getting drained. Instead of arresting the leakages, the government is aiming about pouring more water into the tap. So the arrest has not been happening, so the water is getting drained. Let me give you a few examples. Okay. Now we are about 130 to 140 million people, crores of population. At least about 40 crores of employment opportunity must be there to sustain the market. The MSME contributes about 12 crores of employment. And if you take self-employment, and if you take government employment, and if you take large-scale employment, totaling is about 18 to 20 crores of employment. Agriculture is seasonal. The first quarter of this year was saved by agriculture because of the harvesting time. Now, in the 20 crore, we understand that the impact of the last 5 months has taken away 30% easily. Easily. Some sectors not functioning at all, some sector contained functioning, some sector opened but no orders. 30% of it is 4 crores. So far, we have reached only 2.1 crore, which is the official data. So another at least 50% of it is officially seen. It's a very simple logistics. Second aspect is everywhere, every age group, there is a confusion. Take an age group of a child between 3 and 13 who are in schools. We have got a new education policy which is debatable. When they will open is debatable. Online education is debatable. And who is the sufferer? The dependent parents are not able to go to their job because they have to look after the kids who are at home. There is a loss there. Then you come to the other sector, which is age of 14 to 22, college students. Now we are giving all pass without even an exam. When they will get internship, when they will get job, with the proper passage itself, they are not getting job. Without writing exam, if you do all pass, where will they get employment? Now, who is the sufferer? The suppliers to the colleges, educational institutions, we have lost business. Then come to 23 to 45. Your chart very clearly shows, no? Who are those people? Who are fresh job seekers? Then self-employed entrepreneurs. Self-unemployed entrepreneurs have become now common. If you ask somebody, what are you doing? They used to proudly say, I'm self-employed. Now they are saying, I'm self-unemployed. We are coining new words for being occupied. So that is the next level. Then the middle age. Loan takers cannot take more loans when we are at middle age because we are worried. So every age group, Faye, we are now going through a most challenged, stressful days. We are focusless. What is my tomorrow going to be? I don't know. What is my next month going to be? I don't know. Who will get the job? I don't know. People who lose jobs, people who lose salaries, people who lose the responsibility of what they were handling earlier, everything is getting lost. This is what I said, the leakages in the pot. Are we arresting? Are we arresting? Very important question. Unless I arrest the leakages, how can I pour more water? I think this is the concern which is I am having. I am participating on this subject in various debates with you, but the condition is becoming worser.
Right.
We are not improving.
Yes, I want to point out, Mr. Raghunathan, you're the only one here who runs a business. And I know that business people will say, this is a good thing. It will allow us to recover faster. Do you see this as a good thing?
I don't know how do you call it as a good thing at all. First of all, I don't see it as a good thing because I have so many other things to be worried about. First, I should have an order to manufacture. Then I should worry about the people. First of all, I don't have a demand. Second, what I manufacture, it is dependent upon some components which have to come from China or Germany or wherever it is. Now they are all not coming. They are getting stuck. I am worried about profitability. My costs have increased dramatically high. You know, what I used to buy at 10 rupees value is today costing me 17 rupees value. I'm just saying 70% increase in the raw material cost. Whereas my sales price is not increasing. Sales price is decreasing. Cost is going up. How do I make the ends meet? Now I am caught between the situation. If I perform, I make further loss. If I don't perform, it is actually less loss to me. If I sit idle, it is lesser loss to me. Whereas if I run the company, it is more loss to me. Take the case of most of the people today. After this unlock period, earlier we were locked. So we were not accepting some fixed cost and overheads. Today we are opening. Our current bill has gone up, but no business. Our staffs are coming, but no work. So our cost has increased now with the sales has come down drastically. So in my opinion, as an entrepreneur, if you ask me, I am not that much worried about the labor problem now because I have much bigger problem. As I told you, the analogy of so many leaks are there in my pot. If I hold one and close it, the other side is leaking. So I am now dancing which side I should close. So it depends upon the dates. You know, today is 9th, 10th morning, you will get something coming into your bank as a check, which is a ECS. We waited for moratorium, never came. Now we waited for restructuring. That is not likely to come at all. Now I need to be restructured myself. Atmanirbhar is something which has been well coined. I have to help myself.
You know, Mr. Raghunathan, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but there was a report, which I'm sure you've read, saying that the finance ministry is looking at a special package for non-salaried middle class, which basically is self-employed or entrepreneurs like yourself. Do you expect that to fix any of your problems?
No, you are looking is different. You know, finally, when you perform the operation, the patient may be died. Your operation may be success, but the patient has to survive, no? Your stitch in time saves 9, no? What you are supposed to have done in April, if you don't do in April, if you do it in August, the problem has become much bigger, no? If there was only one leak in the pot, if you had arrested well in time, everything would have been saved. You have allowed the leaks to increase. Now, which leak you will under arrest? Earlier it was a small hole. Now it has become a big hole. So things are entirely different. Now we have not addressed the problem in the right way. That is my concern. It is my concern. You know, when everybody were worried about how to repay the loan, I give them more loan. Now, when everybody were taken the loan and unable to repay, then I do the restructuring. When I restructure the loan, I put conditionalities.
Yes.
And these are the sectors. Why entrepreneurs are never rated? Only sectors are rated? You mean to say everybody involved in a particular sector will do very well? Or everybody involved in a particular sector will do very badly? There is no capability of an entrepreneur. Promoter is never gauged. Promoter's success stories, promoter's past, promoter's capability to turn around, he's got no weightage.
Yeah.
You tell me, should we not take all these parameters? It is for the banker, by the banker, of the banker scheme. It is not for the entrepreneur, by the entrepreneur, to the entrepreneur scheme. Now, where are we going?
Where are we going indeed? I saw Mr. Raghunathan put his hand up and signal the number 4. Are you saying we're going to add 4 million more unemployed people to this list by the end of the year? Is that what you're saying?
No. You will touch 4 crores of unemployment before this December. That is what I am saying. 40 million is what I was showing you. Right now, you are at 21 million. You will touch 40 million. I gave you the logistics behind it, how you will arrive at that. But let me explain to you, Pei. As Professor said, the most important job activity is the service sector. In an engineering industry, for us, the service sector means field activities. You know, some big project coming up, we take up some contracts. I supply, for example, the plant and then installation, commissioning and modernization, whatever. None of them is going to be seen in the next 3 months at all. Every year, the quarter 2 and 3, the field activities is always hampered because of the climatic condition. This year, we have already received 40% higher rains. Number one. Number two, COVID has not yet over. We are more concerned. Unlock might have come, but the responsibility on our shoulder is much higher. We are scared, literally scared. We are scared because if any one of my employee or even me, if we catch up with the COVID, then our hospitalization expenditure will touch another couple of lakhs, which we don't have money. Leave alone my family or myself. We have to take care of the family who are dependent on us. So we are worried. There are a lot more concerns. So COVID, we are today talking almost reaching a lakh. We have gone, we are doubling now. We are quite fast touching, but nobody talks about no COVID impact in the country. Today, everybody has forgotten the life importance. We have now become the livelihood importance.
Yes.
But
even that
the fact,
very well.
No,
even
the fact,
very well.
Exactly. So that is what I was coming to. I was worried about one eye when I started the game in April, which now I lost this eye also and I lost this eye also. I have become a blind man now. Now, you tell me, Faye, you tell me. You are conducting the debate, you are meeting across the people. I meet only entrepreneurs. I am representing the association, so all problems only come to me. Today morning, 20 phone calls have come to me from the various people that bank managers are visiting the entrepreneur's place. They have frozen the accounts. They are giving a rescheduling of the payment, which is starting from next month. The Government of India scheme is saying 1 year moratorium, but they are not implying. So somebody frames the law, but the down the line is not listening to the law. What is happening? We did a small Twitter survey today morning. For 4 hours we did. We only asked one question. Any of you, if you have taken a loan, are you happy? Yes, no. 94% unhappy. Now, where it will lead to? You tell me. You know, there is a saying, when I am crossing the water above my head, whether 1 inch goes, 1 feet goes, 10 feet goes, how does it matter? I am dead, no?
Yes.
I am inside the water, no? So, same way, we are losing the patience. My agony, I would have talked like this 3 months back. Now my agony is much more because all my energy is getting wasted only by shouting. Why shouting? I am drawing the attention, but my shouting is not getting the attention. Now what I should do? It has become a growing shame. Instead of industries growing, we have become now growing the shame. Where will it end?
I want to bring in Chandan Kumar. I know Siddharth Sharma has said, my father's business, which he built over 15 years, is on the brink of shutting down because the bank isn't willing to give us the MSME loan the government had guaranteed in the economic package. So this echoes really what E. Raghunathan is saying, the fact that the government keeps announcing things and says we're doing all of these wonderful things, but it's actually not translating on the ground. And we're running out of time. Michelle Lobo, I'm going to give you the last word here on this show. As a young person in this country, and also one must remember that when people do MBAs and when they study engineering and when they go to medical college, they invariably also take loans, which they're expected to pay back after they start working. What happens then if you don't get jobs? How are you going to pay back those student loans? How are you going to sort of lend a shoulder to your parents' household, which is the plan that you had when you started studying? I want you to tell us what, as a young person, you expect from the country and the government right now, and what you believe needs to be done.
You brought the focus to a very important point. You know, when I started, the plan was to sort of elevate myself or upgrade myself to a higher paying job, you know, so that I could help with the standard of living of my family, contribute to my family, sort of move to a better life myself. So a situation like this, although unprecedented, has had very real repercussions. I've had to think of, oh, how am I going to pay back my loans? And these are concerns that all of my colleagues are echoing, right? my expectations right now, it's a scary time. I don't even know if I should have expectations. I've told that it's not, I've been told it's not a good idea to have expectations at this point. But I'm really, truly, truly hoping that, the government sort of steps in and at least shows us that, we're trying, we're taking up measures, we're taking up initiatives to fix things, uh, bring in assistance wherever possible. I understand demand is going to be slow for a while, but until we have, people step in, the government step in and reassure us and show us that things are going to get better, the demand is not going to revive. So, yeah, I expect help to come in from the government. I also, personally, I feel like it's very important right now for private companies, and I've seen them be very, very encouraging in my time. In my time of interacting with them, take a little leap of faith here. Tell us, hire us. Do not, it is a tough time to be in. Uh, Even if you're going to hire us at a lower pay, hire us nonetheless. That's better than revoking an offer. That's better than not having work at all. That's all. That's all I would say on a personal level. It's very important for us now to be flexible and take up, work that we can do. I don't think we can afford to be choosy in any way. Yeah,